Hey guys, I'm ChezPride, and welcome to Randomly Random Wednesdays on my channel. And today, on this segment, I'm going to be reviewing the new patch they did. They did a new patch which comes with new gameplay, new ChezPride, and of course new build items. And pretty much, if you don't know what Day of the Dead is, it is a Mexican holiday that it celebrates the dead, basically. I don't know too much about it. Like, I really like exploring other cultures and other holidays, and I really like the idea of like the afterlife and what just what happens in the afterlife and stuff. So this holiday definitely interests me. Pretty much from the video I watched at Andrew Arcade reviewing this and looking up the holiday a little bit, as well as looking up the actual like Sims 4 type of gameplay and like what the gameplay requires. Pretty much it is a holiday kind of honoring the dead. It's based around this goddess, goddess of the dead or something like that, like Katrina. And you know, there's a doll in here that like kind of goes into that, and it's kind of celebrated with like sugar skulls somehow. I'm not very good at explaining things like this, especially when I don't know too much about them. I don't want to say anything wrong. But I always just thought that the holiday was interesting. I've heard about it growing up. I've never celebrated it personally, so I cannot give any personal experience. I do not want to offend anyone that celebrates this holiday. Just wanted to put that out there before we continue. So the house and the family I have not actually made. These are just some Sims that I found on the gallery, and I made their grandparents and killed them, so we have some grapes to play with, or her grandparents, her mom and dad. So let's get into the new gameplay items, shall we? I know we have some face makeup and some new hats. That's not a new hat, is it? There it is. Okay, so these are the new Sugar Skull face paints. Actually, kind of want to go ahead and just go into her second outfit and make an outfit. I think this one's fitting. If I'm not wrong, I thought there was like some new hair pieces, but I'm not seeing that. There's like these flower skulls, not flower skulls, but flowers. I don't think they'd be under accessories. Oh well. I can't figure it out. I don't know if there's any new tops. I don't see new tops or new pants. I think the main idea behind this was the makeup. I knew that Andrew Arcade had a video where he showed the flower skulls, and I was not sure where he got them because I'm not seeing them. But face makeup, it also came with for the guys. Here are the guys. Face makeup, I think that one looks best on him. I know the guy's got a new hat. Yeah, here it is. So this is the new hat for the males. Again, I just like the red best because it kind of matches his outfit. Yeah, so I don't know where the flower crown for the girl is, but oh well. So for the daughters, I don't believe they got any new outfits either. Yeah, I'm not seeing, but I definitely know they have the face makeup, which is so adorable. I'm gonna go in this one. I didn't realize there were so many colors for them. Wow. Yeah, so that is the new Chaz items. And I will go into the gameplay right quick. Alright, here we are back with the gameplay. I will have them all change into their new outfits. And I am having her skip school, so for this holiday, which I think sometimes they let kids skip school for this holiday. I would assume, especially in Mexico. But pretty much how this is going to work is, since these were her parents that died, I'm going to let her come make the offering. You can leave a sugar skull offering, and I'm also going to have him do it to just make sure we get that result. So I want to jump right in the gameplay. Right, as you can see, that worked with a loud noise and cleared. And it says, as Jacob Jester was respected, respect was appreciated. Ancestors have called and spent that of the day celebrated to roam the neighborhood. Now, I've seen two things where you just kind of have to look for people in skull masks. I also saw that you could call Jasmine Holiday, but I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not really seeing the interaction to ask to call Jasmine Holiday. Unless, like, I just have to go to people. Will it be under people I know? Yeah. See, I'm not seeing, but that's her parents that died. So, before we do that, I do want to go into the build items. That'll be somewhere. They don't really show them as new items. They kind of just like blend them in. So I'm just kind of search. Okay. Yeah. See, I should say the dead, and all this comes up. Of the dead. I'm just gonna search for Day of the Dead. Do I have to actually click the items one by one? That kind of sucks. Hey. Well, in sculptures, we have the doll who's supposed to represent Katrina, who's what I was telling you about. I'll put that doll right there. That's kind of like the representation of the goddess, Mexican goddess, Katrina. And what's actually cool about this is Bonehilda writes the description. It says, "My mother never allowed herself to be photographed. Though I recall, she looked quite like the Katarina doll." It's from Bonehilda, which Bonehilda is actually a really cool asset that came with The Sims 3. Supernatural. She was basically like, you could buy her casket and place it against a wall, and if you activated it, Bonehilda would come out, and it's like the skull in this maid, and she was amazing. She kept care of the kids. She, or babies. She put out fires. She was obviously a maid. She was a maid outfit. She cooked. She was great. I loved her, and I really hope they bring her back. Like, I'm not just saying that because I don't even know why I'm saying it. It's just, I loved that fact, and it was something I saw when Andrea Arcade was, reviewing this, and I was like, yes, bringing back Bonehilda. Okay, so we do this one, and this is actually this unlocked by asking Jasmine Holiday about the Day of the Dead challenge. Only available when the challenge is active. See, so apparently you're supposed to ask Jasmine Holiday, and I'm not seeing her. But I'm going to unlock it anyway. Alright, I just had to go back and like actually go to the items. So I will also put bb.move objects on, and therefore I can place it anywhere. Where do I want to place it though? Go ahead and just place it right here. And okay, so that is the thing. You could collect all the skulls, and once you collect all the skulls, you can unlock another skull that goes right on top, and it does interaction, and I will try to show that in this video. That'll probably be the last thing we do, to be 100% honest on this. Okay, that's the same thing, that's just the shelf. In lighting, we have these candles, which are supposed to, I guess, represent kind of ceremonial candle. I'm not 100% sure on that. Maybe they're just supposed to be decorative objects. But either way, they're cute. It has a really long description. I'm not gonna read it. I'm sorry about it. I'm just not in the mood to read really long descriptions. If you want every description read, go check out Andrew Arcade's video called Day of the Dead, in his one of his series. I forgot which one it is. It's the one with Rafa and Sonia in it. And so in storage is that shelf, a lot of shelf. That shelf is just kind of everywhere. Wall decorations. Okay, so with wall decorations, we have this floral print type thing. I think I'm gonna like place that kind of like around the pool. I don't know, I just kind of figured it'd be cool. Okay, well I guess we'll just like place it behind the bar. That works too. Alright, so we'll place that behind the bar, and then we have these. That's not what I want. Okay. And so we have these skulls right here, that, because the holiday is represented with like sugar skulls. If you don't know what those are, then I don't know where you've been. They actually were really popular at one point. I'm gonna put those right there. And then Day of the Dead. We have table lamps, which is just the candles. I don't know if there's anything else. I don't think there is. I think there's a table. There is a table. Or a altar type thing. I do not know where it is. I'm not seeing it. Is this it? Yes, alternate AR table. So this is kind of like an altar you can put this stuff on if you want to. I'm just gonna put it right here, and maybe put the doll and the lamp on it. Not the lamp, but the candles, you know what I mean. And put those right there. Alright, there we go. So we have our little altar right here, which I thought was really cool, that they give you a place called this on. So that's pretty much all the build objects. I'm gonna wait around to see if I see anyone in a sugar skull mask, because right now I'm really not. And in Andrew Arcade's video, he didn't see that either, and I don't know. They're mourning the dead over there where I'm not at. I haven't really seen, I keep referring to Andrew Arcade's video because I haven't really seen anyone else make a video on it. And everything else I know that wasn't from that video is just pure information I found online. Reading about the patch and doing the patch notes and, you know, etc. I might, pretty much it just, you get a skull from these people. I really want to show off the interaction, but if no one shows up, I'm just gonna cheat it and get all the skulls so you guys can see that interaction. But I did want to give it a fair go with the actual gameplay and try to, you get my point. Can we have, let's have her come leave a sugar skull offering to her grandmother. I'm sorry if you hear my cats in this video, it's just like, they're hyper and I can't, it's the only time I have to record, so. Alright, it's a success, but it does not leave a moodlet. Okay. So, I'm still not seeing that sugar skull person. I don't know if that's just a glitch they have or why it's not working. I'm trying to do this correctly, so I don't just have to cheat it, but I think I'm going to have to cheat it. But if any of you guys like have that work correctly, let me know and let me know I'm doing wrong. But for time's sake, because I do have to go to work soon, I'm just going to cheat and buy all the skulls in by debug mode. Yeah, this is a lot more items, so it must be working. Now let's see if I can. Here they are. Okay. Whew. I thought I was about to like not have any of them. Okay. So I don't know. Andrew Arcade said a lot of these names are actually named of some gurus. So I don't know if they're named after that. I know that Graham is. And I think there's a some guru art. I don't know. I don't know. But that's just something Andrew Arcade said, so point it out. So Graham, I will read all the descriptions for these as I'm placing them. So this is our first one, and it says, descriptions claims it was the size of a hog with skins of a rat and spines along its head, back to tail. I think what I'm kind of getting from this is like they're all like a group. And like, yeah, okay. That's what it is. 1 of 9 sugar skulls. So I'm going to actually place these in order. I think this one was 2. Okay, so in order they make a story of how they killed the or them facing the Kupatron. I'm probably totally murdering that name. I'm so sorry. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm not trying to offend anyone. So the art is the Oasis Springs residents for reporting sightings of a mysterious creature. And then Graham, once again, it says descriptions claim it was the size of a hog with the skin of a rat and spines along its back, head to tail. And then I think, yeah. So as complaints mounted, 10 Imperial adventurers set across the deserts in search of the beast. And this is 4. Okay, Some members of the groups reported as a sense of uneasy at night, with the distant impressions they were all being watched. So it's all telling a story, which is really cool in my opinion. During the 8th night, the group awoke to the screams in the distance as someone had disappeared from their tent. At dawn, 2 members agreed to remain behind in the hopes that their lost teammate would return. They were never heard from again. And then it's this one. Okay. With hope dwindling, the remains members of the group split upon discovering something tracks in the sand. Sorry, I can't really pronounce that word. Half of the team descended to a long abandoned mine tunnel, and it would be their last glimpse of sunlight as they lowered themselves into the depths. And then the last one says, the half explored nearby canyons. Some say the river, or they simply swept away. Others say they were taken. So that is kind of the story, and then we will have them honor the dead. And it changes their whole outfit as they're honoring the dead. And then I think I forgot how I would do this. Okay, well, first, day of the celebrant. Jacob has gotten a bone to pick with the Grim Reaper. Just kidding, they'll probably be best buds if he shows up. Perhaps they'll fuse over some sugar collections. As long as Jacob is the celebrant, he can have a high chance of pleading with the Reaper for another sin's life, and can quickly gain relationships with the Grim Reaper. He doesn't personally know the Grim Reaper, so I can't really show that off, but I'm not going to try to kill another sim because it just takes way too long. So I think there's somewhere I can view collector's items. Hold on, let me find it. Household collections. Sugar skulls. Okay. Well, it says I don't have any of them, but I do. Do I have to put it in my inventory for it to work? Is that what's going on here? Alright, yeah, I had to put it in my inventory. That's why it didn't work. Okay. Let that be noted. Okay. Sunny. Oops. 10th and final sugar skull. A lone survivor stumbled back into the town. She was the first member of the team that had disappeared. Her desert madness had only overtaken her. She can only repeatedly mutter one name. El Kubachapra. Which I probably just totally murdered that name, but that's what I was trying to say earlier. So that is kind of the gist of it. I didn't see the sugar skull person. Can I go to him, like, as his daughter and ask for a sugar skull? No, but I'm seeing consult all about death. I don't know if that's a new interaction or not. It may have been because someone just died, but I think it's because she doesn't have the interactions, so if she were to go to her mother, yeah, I'm not seeing the interaction. So she's just kind of, oh, that was so cute. She just like reached up. But anyway, you guys, this is my review for Day of the Dead pack, or not, it's not pack, it's a patch update. So I hope you enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun with it. I definitely, through looking up the history of it and playing around with things, definitely learned a little bit more about it. Because it is something that I've always been interested in. I just never, really bothered to look into it till now. I looked into it a little bit and kind of knew the main gist, but, I definitely learned more, especially, like, with Katrina. I looked up more of the story on her and stuff. So I thought it was definitely a learning experience for me. I hope that you guys do play this in your game. I don't know if I'll be collecting skulls. If I can get this skull, at least like one skull, I'll probably get like 1 or 2 skulls and try to get 1 or 2 skulls in my Lesbian Lover 100 challenge. You can collect skulls till November 4th, so make sure you go check it out. It goes to November 4th because that's kind of when the Day of the Dead kind of ends. But since this is a gameplay thing, it is kind of a whole month situation, like a little bit over a month, because it starts right before October and ends right after. So if you want to go collect all those items, if you're definitely a big collector in some sort, this is definitely something you can go look for, but act fast because it goes away in like a little bit over a month, which when you're collecting items is not a very long time. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff because you guys are awesome people, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye!